are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be hopping back into Dredge. Now, last we left off, I believe we're at the last bit of the game. And I know I haven't explored all of the islands. Even in my first playthrough, I never explored all of the islands. So I think that's going to be the main focus of today, is exploring all of the little islands and all that jazz. But I'll go ahead and look over here as well, just to see what pursuits we have active. So of course we have the 4 tablets, which is going to be us going around in the Devil's Spine. And if I go to the map, I just need to go in and actually figure out which islands I have and haven't been to. I'm going to exclude this one because I know I've explored everything in here, just due to the fact that I already got the achievement, that I got all the side quests and everything. So that is excluding the icy place. But I know I haven't gone to all of the small islands around in this area. Alright. And I will be going back to here just so we can get the extra things. I forgot how full my inventory was of just upgrades. Alright. You know what? Let's go ahead. We'll fish for a little bit in the Devil's Strand, see if I can't find the other tablets, because I'm fairly certain they're going to be yellow and sparkly, just like all the relics were and stuff like that. So they should be relatively easy to find. Just need to do so we can push that quest out of the way, and then we can focus on just exploring all the islands around. I need to keep tabs on which islands I haven't been to before, because I'm going to be going through... Okay. I forgot about you guys. How did I forget about you guys? But even if I know I've been to one of the small islands, I'm still gonna go to that small island just to double check. Okay. Okay. Can we not? There are so many grumpy fish. I'm assuming you meant fish, but there could be grumpy fists. I don't know. I haven't seen the fish's fists. I don't see you shiny. And if I don't see a shiny for a while, I might just go ahead and go to a few dredging spots, because they could also just be full-on dredging spots. Oh, you sure you didn't mean fists? The grumpy fists. Alright, I might have to just go to a few dredging spots. That's a fishing spot. Careful. Careful. Oh, there's dredging over there. There we go. I just have to hope that fish doesn't come over here. No, it's just normal treasure. I mean, normal treasure is good and all, but not what I'm looking for. Anything over here besides just angry fish that want to call their mother? Doesn't look like it. Is that a shiny over there? It is a shiny. Oh, is it a shiny active? I guess I don't have to, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to, since there's fish right there. Ah, I don't want to. Okay. I almost ran into that. That would have really sucked. You know what? There is a wandering trader right over here. I'll just grab some explosives from there. It's gonna be in the shipyard, right? Yeah. Lovely. It's super dark. Okay, there it is. Come on. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, I understand, I understand, I understand, I understand. Please don't call your mother to me. Why are you still after me? Stop it. Bad angry fish. Okay, now I'm going insane. You made me run into the whispering. How dare. Alright. Fine. I'll fix the insanity. But we just cleared that, so hopefully we'll be able to get in without any troubles. There's one tablet. Fantastic. I think we need, what? 2 more? I believe. Okay. Okay. Yep, I know, you're calling your mother. Haha. I panicked. Their mother would have done a lot more damage, but that was probably not the best move on my part. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and repair all of this. How's my storage looking? I can put this away. And I just need 2 more of those, and they are going to glow. So we just need to look for more of the glowy bits. Are there any glowy bits I can see from here that aren't going to drag the mother to me? Maybe over here? That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Please. I would like it if you didn't. You know what? What would have happened if I did this? They're not letting me go! Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Alright. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I don't have a mother after me. Those damn fish. Alright. Alright. I just need 2 more tablets. Oh. Oh, there's one right here. Alright. Let's go ahead and check the traveling merchant again. See if they have another explosive for sale. If they do, hooray. If they don't, well, we'll have to go all the way back to the iron rig. You don't. How unfortunate. Alright. We'll sleep, we'll head over to the iron rig, and buy as many explosives as we can. I'm assuming we'll only need 2 more. just going off the fact that both of them so far have been trapped behind a wall. Doesn't mean the last one will be trapped behind a wall, but you know what? Better to be safe than sorry. We are very bouncy today. The ship's gonna squeeze. Alright. Come on. I want to buy the explosives. And we might as well sell the fish that we have. Under market. You only have one. So maybe they'll have repaired by the time that we get back, or restock more so. We'll see. If they don't, well, they'll restock sometime soon. And this one's close to this side anyways, so it should be fine. It's just behind a wall. Was it this wall? I think it was. Let's use the explosives. Come in. Fantastic. If this is what I'm looking for, it's not the same shape. It just didn't show the same shape. But it is in fact what I'm looking for. Lovely. I'll take it. Well, I didn't mean to tap the edge. That sucked. Is there any other... place that has a glowy dredge spot? That place always seems to be dangerous. Because I can't necessarily see the fish underneath it. That's just bubbles. Oh, hi! Fish mother. You aren't gonna hurt me, right? You won't if I don't let you. That's fine. Is there shiny over here? There's an explosive spot, but I don't see any shiny. Nope. Stop it. Nope. Don't reveal my location to your mother. That is not great. You know what? Before I get hit and have it fall overboard, I'm just gonna do this real quick. And let's repair. We might as well sell the fish in our net. It'll be fine. Having it be nighttime does help a little bit with being able to see these shiny. Doesn't help with being able to see the fish that can tell my location to the big fish, but it helps with other things. So you know what? It'll be fine. Okay, I don't want to be in the insanity. Thank you very much. The insanity is not healthy. Just saying. Well, I don't want to be crushed by a tentacle either. I want to avoid the fish and the tentacles. Thank you very much. I hear you. You're somewhere to my left. I don't like it. Okay, that's an angry fish mother. Are we good? We're not good. 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 Stop it. Stop it. Oh, whoa. Why are you red now? Were you always red, or is it just because I'm insane? I think it's just because I'm insane. That's cool. Alright. Hello, angry fish mother. Please don't. I'm not here. You don't see me. You don't see me. Well, obviously you don't see me, you're blind. But still, you don't hear any of your kids. Please say you don't hear your kids. Because there's a whole lot of your kids following me. Where is this final one? Am I blind? Maybe. This would be so much easier if there weren't so many obstacles. Okay, okay, fish, 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 fish. I understand. I understand. I sailed close to you, but it's fine. Is it somewhere? It has to be somewhere in this general area. Did I accidentally avoid an area just due to the fact that the fish mother was always there? I'd believe that. Okay, no angry tornadoes. I don't want the targeted tornadoes, please. Please. I'm not seeing any glowy bits. Because I'm fairly certain that's just scrap. Well, I finished the advanced reading. And advanced fishing. That's good. I want to see what that does. Are you done following me? No, you're not. Can you please stop following me? Thank you. Let's go and see what that does. It'll be all the way down at the bottom. Rods will reel fish in 15% more effectively. Lovely. That's absolutely fantastic. I mean, this is just treasure. I'm certain the majority of the dredging spots over here that aren't highlighted are also just treasure. That doesn't bode well. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Go away. Oh, you hit for 3. You hurt. You hurt a lot. If I... Okay. Yep, I just want to get to the Wandering Trader, which is somewhere. go. Let's go and repair. And you know what? I'm a little insane. So let's go ahead and fix that. It wouldn't be too far out of this area, right? Okay. Okay, that was unnecessary. Ow. I can't even blame it on the fish. That was all me. I have to be missing a spot. I mean, it could be somewhere farther out. Those 3 spots aren't glowy. That's not glowy, that's not glowy. Not glowy. Those 2 aren't glowy. Okay. Okay, okay. Stop it. Anything? That's not glowy. Okay. Okay. No. Stop. Maybe I'll check around the building over here. Because it's still technically in the area, and I know there's a few dredging spots over here. So maybe there's a glowy spot? No glowy spot. I'm glad there's a glowy spot to be able to tell where it is. However, this glowy spot is doing a very good job of staying hidden. Because I saw a few apparition glowy spots, but no new gold ones. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Okay, no, no. Can you not? I'd like it if you did. Oh, and now I'm driving through some. That's not helpful. Neither is the whispering. Stop it. Please no. I don't know where your mother is, but I don't want to find out, so please don't call her over. Where in the world is this glowy spot? Is it behind this structure? Don't. Let's go ahead and go through here. It'd have to be in this vicinity. Right? I would assume. Okay. I am extremely insane. I don't want to have a boat after me as well as the giant fish. So let's go ahead and lower insanity. And go ahead and fix up our ship. We only have 2. I already know we brought 1. Maybe these are also a part of it? I don't think they are, but they might be. Doesn't hurt to check. Especially if I haven't found anything going through here. I still think it's gonna be too far away, though. But it doesn't hurt. Anything? Yeah, we got rid of the sky, so I think this is too far out of the area. Alright. Not there. So it has to be within here. That's just scrap. What about over here? That's wood. If I find one that could potentially be treasure, I'll look at that one. It looks like that one's potentially treasure. I'm gonna have to get an explosive. Just for the simple fact of, if those fish are on my tail while I'm dredging, I have a feeling there's gonna be an angry friend on me. That angry friend, to be precise. The one that hits for 3. Alright. Please say you have explosives. You do. Thank you for restocking. Oh, hello, fish mother. You don't know where I am. And please keep it that way. Don't scream at me. Actually, where was it? I think that's also just scrap. If I had to assume. Right? Oh no! It's treasure. Not what I'm looking for, but you know what? It's fine. The more dredge spots that we can fish up, the less I'll assume it's a dredge spot that we need. Okay, don't. Nope. Not over there. Oh, I see something. Is that just bubbles? It's just bubbles. Alright. The bubbles tricked me. How dare. Anything besides whispers of insanity? I don't know where it went. That's not very good. Is it here? Yeah. At the very least, it'll open this up. Which has treasure. Alright. I believe that's cloth. And more treasure. Yeah, none of these had glowy bits, so I wasn't gonna get my hopes up. Okay. Don't you dare. I'm still gonna be... Oh! I thought it was gonna be slightly insane. Nope. My insanity wore off relatively quickly. I'll take it. Where is this? Where in the world would this one piece be? Maybe there are only 3. I thought there'd be 4. Oh wait, no. Right, because the dude already had one. We gave one to him. So that means we have... Alright. I was searching for something that didn't exist. Okay. And on our way over, we'll go by any of the small items we come across. So... We've been to all of these several times over. Let's go ahead and go this way. I'll turn around and go this way. Because either way, we need to go to the Little Barrow, and we need to explore all the small islands anyway, so might as well. Shouldn't be too bad. This is the right way, right? Yes. Just need to go forward. I don't think I've been to this one. I've been to the other one all the way over there. That's closer to the Iron Rig, but I don't think I've been to this one. I at least don't have a recollection of it. A small structure sits on the island. Nearby is an abandoned campfire. What do you want to do? Let's examine the structure. An old stone structure is built around the statue. The statue has its arms raised towards the lighthouse at the Devil's Spine. Whether it gestures in fear or praise, you cannot tell. Alright. Can I please? Thank you. Well, let's check the campfire. The campfire itself is unremarkable, but you wonder who would choose an island such as this to make camp. Nearby, you spot a piece of paper flapping in the bush. A note is written on it. You put it in your pocket to read later. Oh! How about I read now? Close now. Nobody knows. Does he know? Desecrated temple. Forgive me. The only way he might understand. Must help him. Must stop him. Right. I know I've never gotten that before. Alright. I'll take it. Is this gonna be treasure? It is. I'll take the treasure. What are you gonna give? A doubloon. Is there anything else around these islands? That is either lumber or scrap. What about the other side of this island? There's a few crates. But other than that, nothing. So I want to place a marker. You know what? I'll do this, being like, I have explored this. And I'll just do it over the ones that aren't part of the main areas. So I know I have explored these 2 islands. And I need to go this way. I don't see the lighthouse from here. Oh, there's the lighthouse, because I'm going the wrong way. I'm close enough to these that I might as well do a little loop around, but... should be fine. Not seeing anything around that one. That's a crab. I'm 100% positive that is a crab. Anything besides just goop? Not seeing anything. Alright. And not seeing anything. So this one, but there's an island over here? Oh, there is, yes. Because it's so far away, I might as well have its own marker. And then there's one not too far from here that we might as well also go to. I'm really hoping that giant fish does not eat us whole again, because we're a little insane right now. And I can see it happening. Okay, no. Bop. Oh, go around this one. That's just fish. Okay, I think we have been to this one before, but just in case, I'll do a little look around. Oh, we've definitely been to this one before because there's the one guys that we had to give fish to. Alright. But lovely. Where is the lighthouse, actually? Where am I? I'm going the wrong way. Let's go this way. Towards where we need to go. Not gonna question it, just gonna go. Not gonna question it, just gonna go. Still a little insane. There we go. That should be a little better. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at the little island that's not too far from here. I think this is legitimately the one that we're already at, right? Oh no! I must have drove by it. Oh! You pull up to a wreck with a familiar looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach in one side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Let's go ahead and look in the cabin. I'm in the cabin. Alright. Let's look at all the cupboards and drawers. The cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. Odd. Any loose floorboards? There aren't even any floorboards left. What am I standing on then? Alright. Check the overhead electrical equipment. The electrical equipment is all still there, though surely exposed to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. Alright. What about the cargo? I mean, I could grab that, but I think I'm good. Alrighty then. Oh, there's a shiny thing over here. What's the shiny thing? What are you? Oh, an Ouroboros flag. Alright. I'll take it. But alright. If I were... There's the lighthouse. Let's go ahead and head to the lighthouse. We can turn in that quest, just so we don't have to think about it. And I'm fairly certain, if I remember correctly, the tall tower in the Devil's Spine, I believe that area... Potatoes do as well, Koala. I believe that area is where we need to put the thing. Oh, we have a lot of aberrated fish. Jeez. All right. Wait, I need to talk to you. Oh, is it because I don't have it in my inventory? It's probably because I don't have it in my inventory. Hold on. Stone tablet 1, stone tablet 2. And painter, I have a bag. You have a piece of fabric, eh? A unique design. Do you want to attach it now? Yes, I do. As you wish. Lovely. And now let's show him the stone tablet. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and lays it on the table next to the others. Judging by the edge of the stone and the shape of the glyph, these are a part of the same set. I'll keep this for now until you come across any others. It looks like they joined together to form a square. There's just one more to find. Oh, you got another. Wonderful. Please let me see. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and places it alongside the others. He turns it over and arranges them in a square. On the undersides of the tablets, new glyphs begin to form, casting an eerie light onto the low ceiling. Yes. Go on. He begins transcribing the glyphs onto an old scrap of parchment. Each stroke appears to demand excruciating concentration. After a few minutes, he puts down his pen and reads aloud. When the sky mistakes stars, and the air grows thick with night, the deep will open its scars. Protect us, O guiding light. I only know of one guiding light, but these tablets predate the lighthouse at the Greater Morrow by centuries. The fragments are fused together now. Why don't you take this back? In theory, they should open a lock somewhere. But where? I wonder where. Intriguing mystery. Do let me know if you make any progress. In the meantime, do you have any trinkets for me to appraise? No, I do not. I, however, do want to go back to the Devil's Spine and quickly do that quest, because I don't remember what's in that area. I need to go this way. Right? No, I'm going the complete wrong way. This way. This way towards the Devil's Spine. We'll go to the Devil's Spine. We'll go to the tall tower of sorts. Probably should have sold my fish while I was there, but you know what? It's a little late for that. I probably should explore these while I'm going over. I'll explore this one. Right, that's where the one guy was. I don't remember his name. But the guy we had to bring over to, I think, Little Mara, if I had to assume. Alright. We went around specifically this one. All the others we can go around later. Because I want to see if we can get to the trader before all the fish rots that's in our inventory. Just so we can sell all the fish, and then we can go to the tower. A wandering trader. I may be insane, but I also got some fish for you. And they're insane big fish as well. And a few fish. Just a few. Alright. Alright. And the tower is right over there. So I should be able to go past the angry mother that was right there. And hopefully get to the dock before I'm slowed down by a bunch of tiny fish. Was I wrong about where it was? Oh, I am wrong about where it was. It's right over there. Oops. That was close. I had the general area. There we go. Let's go ahead and head to the ancient lighthouse. You climb the many steps leading up to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. You can't see the handle, but there's a large socket carved into the face of the door. Well, I may have the tablet needed. The fuse tablet clicks into place and the door rumbles before sliding aside. Let's step inside. You step through the doorway of the ancient lighthouse. The stairway to the top has collapsed. This is as far as you're going to get. Around you are a number of dusty objects. Some of them look valuable. Ooh! How many lumens do we currently have? How much does this do? 3,000? Oh, that's a massive upgrade. Okay. Hold on. Storage. Let's move you. Go over here. Oh, and then I can get another small light. Yeah. Alright. That's honestly fantastic. You take everything from the room. Alright. I'll take it. I also forgot to read the message. Fisherman's note. Deep to sky, to deep, forever. Casket seal broken. Fog core? 5 rise. He knows. He knows what? He can know a lot of things. But what is the specific thing that he knows? Don't get angry with me. Yes, I understand. You saw me. You want to chase me. I don't want to be chased. There we go. Let's go ahead and go to the shipyard. Alright. So that's 750. Honestly, hold on. Let's go ahead and sell this. And then I can sell this. Look at that. Now we have 5,600 lumens. That is fantastic. I think that's the most I've ever had. I'll take it. Alright. Oh, I didn't want to undock. I wanted to sleep first. But we did get that. And I'm assuming... Oh, I opened the door. I still want to go talk to the dude. Just to see if he does have anything to say after that. But otherwise... let's go ahead and go exploring to all the little islands around. Okay. Plus I need to go around these islands on my way over to the Little Morrow. Because I fully explored that one. I didn't explore the rest of them. So let's go ahead and fix that. Because I know I have been around these islands a few times, but doesn't mean I was paying full attention to what was around them. So it doesn't hurt to go around them again, just to make sure that I'm actually getting everything from around here. Alright, so... bop. Bop. And then it's just this one around the builder's place. And you know what? I haven't talked to the builder in a while. I'll see if there's any new dialogue. I don't think there'll be any new dialogue, but you know what? You never know. It wouldn't hurt to do while I'm over here. Hey, thanks for helping me move out here. I've managed to get myself set up now. Yep, nothing's changed. Got it. You know what? That's fine. I just need to do this. I also need to go to those small islands. But since I'm so close to Little Morrow, I'm going to go to Little Morrow, sell all the trinkets I have, because that's taking up room in my inventory. Let's go to the trader. You explained to the trader that you found a use for the fused tablet at the ancient lighthouse in Devil's Spine. It opened a door in that ruined lighthouse? Yes, that makes sense. Well, I hope you found something interesting. I hope you found some interesting items for me to take a look at. Well, I did. Here's all the items, except for the Flame of the Sky, because that is a fantastic light. Alright. I also want to quickly sell the fish I have. There we go. Dude, it's not even fully dark yet. You can see the difference. Oh, that's wonderful. Alright. I think these are the tiny islands that I'm seeing on the map. I could be wrong. Either way, I need to go around them. Anything? I'm not seeing anything. No sparklies, no dredging spots. Alright. Let's put a little marker. And let's go ahead and head over to the island that is adjacent to the mangrove area. The Twisted Strand. Fairly certain there was another group of the robed figures over here. Could be misremembering, but I'm fairly certain there was. That's a crab. I remember that. There's a plane. Alright. Is that all that's over here? I think so. Okay, I don't want to go insane, please. Insanity is not the goal. Okay. Let's go ahead, go past the Twisted Strand, because I know I have been through the Twisted Strand. I've done all of that except for the little fishing thing, where you put the specific fish in there, and you get a piece of equipment or treasure. I'm super insane, which doesn't bode well. Okay, no. I would like to be able to see. Seeing is a good thing. Did I see? You're a crab. That's why it's sparkling. You were trying to trick me. I'm so glad my boat is fully upgraded. Oh! I haven't found these ones. Alright. You approach a hooded figure. Deep violet robes mask their face entirely. Fishing. Feed. The person appears to forget the rest of what they were about to say. Feed. The mouth. The hooded figure reveals a scroll. They gesture to a picture shown at the top. It's a turban. And where might one find a turban? I'm assuming somewhere in the mangrove. Could be wrong, though. Oh, there's a few fish I haven't caught yet. Oh, those are aberrations. That's why. I was gonna say, wait a minute. I don't remember where to catch a turban. Oh, wait. Not just mangrove. Any. Just in the Twisted Strand. Where are we closest to? Because usually they go for the place closest to us, right? Turpin. I don't know where they are. Oh, wait. Turpin. It is in the Twisted Strand. It's just a shallow fish. Okay. Day and night. Alright. Guess we're going to the Twisted Strand to get some turpin. And they're shallow. Yeah, this should be fine. I just need to find a shallow spot. That's definitely not gonna be shallow. What are you? That's mangrove. What about you? This is a dredging spot, isn't it? You know what? It's a treasure. I'll take it. An emerald ring. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Another mangrove fishing spot. I mean, there's gator. Not seeing another fishing spot over there. Okay, nope, nope, nope. How about no? No, thank you. I would rather not get whipped by a bunch of vines. Rude. That's a mangrove fishing spot. Don't you dare. I understand I'm insane, but it does not mean that I want to be insane. Or whipped. Both sound really bad. And it was this island. So I should be facing the right way, right? Right? Yes. I got a turpin! And I found a whole lot of tentacles and vines. But still, I got a turpin! Where are you? That's a crab that almost got us. So you should be just around this way. There we go. And turpin. They hold the fish in front of their face, studying it with a tightening grip. After a few seconds, the fish collapses in on itself under the pressure. The figure looks through the gory mess and picks out the heart, placing it onto their tongue. Sustain the mind. They show you another scroll. This one shows a horseshoe crab. I've caught a lot of those in the past. I even saw... Dang it. It's a crab. It's a crab. It is a crab. Still in the twisted strand. Love. Do I still have a crab pot in here? I do! Oh, fantastic! It is somewhere in there, but there is a crab pot. I'll go to the rickety pontoon, which should be the quickest way to it. We'll see. It should be right about here? Or is it on the other side? Is it on? It's on the other side. Why? I thought I was being smart. But it was just barely on the other side. Alright. Fine. I'll go around. Hopefully this will bring us where we need to go. Maybe. I don't know where I am. Did I pass it? I somehow went past it. But the vines moved, so that's fine. You know what? I'll just take... Nope, I want to pick up the crab pot too. Because why not? I would like to get out of here. Is this the right way? Yes. Yes, it is. Hi, Lily. That is a giant boat. I hope it doesn't come any closer. And horseshoe crab. The figure turns the crab over to expose its soft underbelly. They scoop out its innards with sharp fingernails, consuming them blindly. The sky. The figure slowly reveals the final scroll. This one holds a picture of a barrel eye. Barrel eye. I assume it's gotta still be in the twisted strand. Could be wrong though. I vaguely remember seeing the barrel eye, but don't remember where. if I were the barrel eye, where would it be? Because if it's not in the Twisted Strand, it's probably in either the Barrows or the ocean. I'm assuming. Oh, it's a stellar basin. Alright. And it's abyssal. Alright. Yes, we're going to the stellar basin. Just so I remember where it is, I'm gonna put I'll put an exclamation point. And the stellar basin's right over there, so we are not too far from it. Just head towards the light and we'll be fine. Because I'm assuming the light is the science place? Yeah, looks like it. I would, however, like to sleep before I... no I don't. It's only at night, isn't it? I think it might only be at night. Hold on. No, it's at any time. It just needs to be abyssal. You know what? Yep, sleeping. There we go. No rogue ships. We don't need rogue ships. Oh, did I accidentally... Well, I didn't want to do that. I know the Hadal are in the center. I think the Abyssal are just in the little cracks and crevices, if I remember correctly. Actually, I think there was a... No, those were Loose Jaw that were right next to the Researcher. Right. And there should be a decent crack bed over here. I think usually it's just Angler, though. Right? Yep, that's Angler. Angler. Okay. I wanted some ooze. Didn't really, but you know what? I got it anyway. There's a barrel eye. Oh, I got a void eye. Alright. I'll take it. And I need to go this way. This way? This way. I should be heading directly for the quest. I think they usually only give out 3 quests, so this should be the last one for this hooded figure. I could be wrong, which I'm fine with. It's fun figuring out where all these fish are. And here's the barrel. The figure begins to consume the fish's head first, gnashing teeth searching for the heart of the thing. When the fish is halfway gone, they stop and throw it aside. They take a book from inside their robe and give it to you. Sky will fall. They cross their arms and appear to fall into a deep sleep. Alright then. You know what? I got another book. I'll take it. I will take it. Let's go ahead and remove this marker and then put an anchor over it because we explored this island to the fullest. And then we'll head over here. You know what? While I was over there, I probably should have bought a thing of ice or at least sold what I had on me. But I did not. It's fine. But it's definitely going to turn to rot very soon. If I had to assume. Alright, there is nothing over here. I mean, there's a few dredging spots, but nothing specifically. I'm gonna head over, go to the wandering trader that is close to here. And then I'll go to the closest island in this general area. Which shouldn't be too far away. Am I actually gonna be able to sell all this fish, or is it gonna rot? I was able to sell all the fish. Alright. I'll take it. I won't complain. I will, however, repair for both of these, and I'll drop a crab pot on the way to one of the islands. Because why not? There's no harm in doing so. Alright. Let's go ahead and head towards the Morrows so we can get these 3 islands. Because those are the closest one, excluding this one, because I know we've searched this one. And this one has another one of the little tablets where you put the fish. Nice. They don't know what type of fish it's wanting. Which is why 2 of them are just marked, but not actually completed. Because one of them looks like it's asking for ocean fish, which is good. But I need to figure out which ones would fit that one. And the other one, I don't recall what it needs. You know what? Once we discover all of the islands thoroughly, okay, I guess we get more dark moves. I'll go ahead and visit both of those altars and figure out what they need. If I can figure it out, hooray! If I can't, well, it's better to try than to not. What island am I circling right now? Okay. I circled this one. Got it. And is this one the furthest one? No, but it's definitely one I need to explore. How in the world did I get turned around? I definitely already explored this because that was a shiny place we could explore. While I see it, I'm gonna go to the relatively small island up here and see what's going on. So we can mark it down. Looks like it's just treasure. What specific treasure? A citrine ring. Otherwise, nothing, it looks like. Nothing besides a wrecked boat with some building supplies. Alright. And now we can go to these islands. Right? Left or right? Looks like it doesn't matter, so it depends on which one that is on the map. On the left, anyway. The one on the left is the smallest one. And it's not one of the ones we've already circled today. And there's a... Alright. What's going on over here? Oh, the photographer! Hey! Been a while. Last time I saw you, you were in a very icy place. Sorry. Hello, sorry. Would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. You move to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation, mutters to herself. No, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of the lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of any of this. And the others, I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from the Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two islands. Then I crashed into some coral. I thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve the lenses for me, let me see. She rummages through what few belongings survived the trip. I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it if you can find these lenses. I'll mark on your map where I think I lost them. Oh, thanks. I have them, but you don't have a storage. Hold on, you're actually really close to the... Where is this? Oh, you're close to Inkville. Isn't this Inkville? I believe it is. I've had this photography equipment for a very long time. I finally get to use it. Took a while, but hey, you know what? At least I am using it. And you're all the way over here. I thought that buoy was a boat for a second, and I was gonna be really concerned. I went to the wrong one. You are. I think they're on this one. Over here. Over here. There's a smaller one. Right. Right? Smaller ones. I almost passed it. I guess I'm blind. Alright. A photographer. Don't mind all the dust. It's been a minute. Oh, you have the lenses. Oh, I do hope they haven't been damaged by the seawater. She takes from the case. She takes the case from you and inspects the lens, each lens carefully. They seem mostly unharmed. Nothing some careful polishing can't remedy, at least. As promised, you should take my spare camera. The lens is nothing special, but it should allow you to capture some good shots. If you wanted some advice on locating wildlife photograph, just say the word. Wait. Is this like a side quest? Tell me about large fish. I suspect you're more knowledgeable in this particular area than I am. There are a few shark species around, most notably the huge whale shark. They tend to prefer the warmer waters around the Stellar Basin. They're completely harmless, as I'm sure you know, but do be careful around them. I wouldn't want your propellers causing them any injury. What about the mammals? While still relatively scarce, I believe a few cetaceans, that's whales and such, can be found in deeper waters around here. You might be lucky enough to spot a pod of bottlenose dolphins or killer whales. They've been known to swim alongside boats. As for the larger whales, I've heard humpback sperm whales and even the odd blue whale have been sighted in the area. It doesn't surprise me to hear that their numbers have dwindled. What with Ingfeld's whaling endeavors, hopefully their populations will recover in time. What about the birds? You'll hear quite a wide variety of birdsong from the islands, though I suspect they're all too small to spot from your boat. There are sure to be a few larger species, gulls and ravens, loitering around more active docks, looking for morsels of food. The ruins of the Devil's Spine hosts a few breeding pairs of seahawks. You're bound to hear them calling each other, though they're quite elusive. And lastly, reptiles. I'm glad you asked. Not many consider reptiles when they think of the ocean. Loggerhead turtles are a common sight in the temperate waters around the Maros and Gale Cliffs, though they can be hard to spot in the water. When it comes to larger reptiles, they don't get any bigger than saltwater crocodiles. The mangroves of the Twisted Strand are a perfect environment for them. Lovely. Is this... Hold on, I'm gonna quickly undock and see if I can't... Oh. Interesting. Hold on. I want to sleep. And I want to see if I can get a picture of something. See if that legitimately is something that I can just do. Hold on. I'm gonna do that real quick. And I'm gonna keep it on the camera in case we come across any creatures. Because I don't think I've taken a picture of any creatures. We'll see. Am I going the right way? I am not. Let's go to this one then. I can't zoom. So we're just got to be good with our shots. I apparently never had 5 dark flashes in my inventory at once. I feel like I have, but apparently I have, because I just got it cheap for that. Alright, I'll take it. I won't complain. I was going around the wrong island. My bad. Anything? Any wildlife at all? Have I been over here? I have. Okay. Cool. Sometimes I can be thorough. And other times is not so thorough. It depends on what has my focus at the time, it seems. Then again, when I was going over here, I might have just been exploring. Okay, so over here, bop, and over here, bop. Alright. And the next island we need to go to is over here next to the Greater Maros. So I'll just head towards the lighthouse. Oh, whales, or dolphins, or any other creature. Love to see you. Where are you? Because I've seen a lot. But now I have a camera. So now I can document it. Which would be lovely. Alrighty then. Besides the ominous noises, anything else around this island? So I'm fairly certain this is the island I was looking at. Yep, it is. Lovely. And I'm fairly certain it'll be much easier to get any pictures when it's daytime. Plus we have 23 fish, so I might as well sell. There we go. Lovely. Where is this? Have I explored all of the islands? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think I have. Though I'm not seeing one I haven't marked. And I did find that old boat. Maybe some of the... You know what? The only person I can think of that actually mentioned that specific boat was... I think the lighthouse keeper, because she thought that it was someone else's boat when we sailed in at one point in time. Huh. I'm going to take a quick look around real quick. Mainly because I want to take a picture. Then I'll go talk to the lighthouse keeper. Because, I'll be honest, I don't think I've kept many tabs on a lot of the NPCs after I completed their story. Or talked to them at least once and got all done with all the dialogue. Because I don't know why, but it never occurred to me that, you know, things could have been added to the dialogue choices. Hence why I thought I already talked to the mayor at one point in time during this playthrough. But there was a lot more dialogue options than I thought. Oh, come on. Now that I actually have the camera, you're not going to show me any of the wildlife? Really? No wildlife for me? Well, I heard something, but I was not looking ahead of me because I thought it was going to be behind me. Oh. Wait, we can zoom? Is it legitimately just going to be taking a... It's just taking a screenshot. Oh, I thought it was going to be like a fun thing where it's like, oh, hey, you now have this extra book and you have to take a picture of all of the different creatures. But I don't think that's the case. That would have been a fun side quest that I don't know what it would add, but it would have been a fun side quest. But it didn't give a ding or anything, so I'm going to assume that it's not something that it does. But you know what? Now I have a screenshot of I'm assuming it will. You know what? Mayor, I exhausted all the dialogue options. And I exhausted all the dialogue options. Alright. Because I've already gotten one ending in this game, so I don't necessarily want to get that ending again. I want to get the other ending. But I don't know entirely how to do that. Unless there's something that I'm missing. Because, you know what, let me look at the cabin and the messages. Because right now we have 10 of 10, 2 of 2, 9 of 9. So we have all of the messages. So it's not that I'm missing any of those. The last pursuit I have is the collector, but that's to get the first ending. And I know if I give him one of the relics that I have, it'll be fine. I just can't give him the last one. Huh. There has to be something that I missed. maybe this tiny island over here I spaced on. Because it's small enough I can see myself doing that. So it's this way. And in this. I'll just sail in this direction and check my map after a little while. See if I'm getting close anyway. If I can, hooray! If I can't, well... we'll see. I have a feeling I already drove by it and saw nothing, but it doesn't hurt to double check. I think this is legitimately the small island. Yeah. Definitely already drove past it. There's legitimately nothing on it except, I think, either cacti or gravestones. One or the other. I'm just gonna do that so I don't look at it again. You know what? Since I'm not entirely certain on how to get that ending, I'm gonna go to these little altars and see if I can't figure out what they need. Right now I'm closest to the twisted strand, so let's go ahead and head over there. Because with the twisted strand one, I think that one's gonna be the easiest to figure out in comparison to the other one. Oh, hi there! Oh! Okay. No, my flex crab pot! I don't want to be eaten. I don't want to be eaten. I don't want to be eaten. Not again. You've already eaten me once. I don't want to be eaten again. Please and thank you. I don't trust the giant eel, and I do not trust the other boat, because that boat is, in fact, a giant fish that I'm somehow hallucinating into a boat. This is fine. This is fine. I'm not insane. You're insane. My eyes weren't red. Alright. While I'm here, let's go ahead and repair our stuff. I forgot to drop the crab pot off. We could probably do that. I don't think there's anything specifically that I'd want that we haven't already got. Yeah, I think I'm good in that department. The factory, I don't think there's anything I need to work on. At all. And the foundry is just making more of those items, which I don't need. So, yeah, legitimately, I don't need any of the goo that I have in my inventory. It's just taking up space. And you know what? That's fine. Because I can get rid of it. Plus, it's not taking up too much room. It's just 5 slots. If it does end up taking too much room, I can always get rid of it. I think it's on the outside of that island. So I'm just going to sail around over to that general area after I sell the fish I have. There goes the fish. Let's go ahead and drop off the crab pot over here. And it should be around here. If I don't find it on the outside, it's going to be on the inside. But I'm assuming it's going to be on the outside. Right. I'm so glad I actually marked where these are. I mean, it's this general area. You know, it could have been a lot worse. I could have had no direction at all. A crooked boulder with a small, simple platform at its base. The twisted shape of a deformed fish is barely recognizable carved into its rock face. A single fish? A single deformed fish? Hold on. Let me go to aberrations. Or more so, the twisted strand. Is it any aberration? I mean, it might be. Okay. I mean, there are a lot of aberrations. I guess I'll go fishing, put an aberration in. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. We'll figure it out from there. Oh, dang it. Grinning gar. Muscular gums grow and force cracking teeth against each other. Softer flesh tears from the strain. Alright. You know what? We got an apparition right then and there. Does this count? The waves lap up to the platform where you laid the apparition. As the water makes contact with it, a buzzing sound fills the air. The previously still water bubbles up and over, obscuring the fish. A few moments later, when the water calms, something else is on the platform. A tendon rod. Ooh. Mechanisms of brutality bound to 3 gouging, slaying hooks. An ungodly fishing device. Alright. That's really cool. But I think for now, since I'll be able to fish up anything in the mangrove with the pole I have, I think I'll... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Storage. Let's move you. Let's put you in there. That was a lot simpler than I thought. I thought it was going to be a specific fish. Nope, it was any aberration. Alright. I can get rid of that now. Lovely. Let's go ahead and head to the celebration then. And I believe I'm heading the right way because there's the light over there, which is the lighthouse. So we'll just head in this direction, and we should be in the general area of... What are you? Oh, I think some of the fish were clipping through the water. Alright. Yes, I caught a great bullet. And just double check, I did search that island? Yes, I did. Lovely. Alright. With this one, I'm fairly certain it's the ocean one. I know I put a few fish in there. Some of them are not correct in the slightest. But for the time, it was just to get a general thought process in. We'll see. It's on the outside, all the way around. And because I don't want to accidentally drive over where the tentacle creature is, I'll just go around. And hopefully it'll be fine. Pushing the limits engine. What did that do? Engines provide 7.5% more movement speed than listed. Lovely. That is fantastic. This island? Is this the island? Yes, this is the island. And if I were the altar around this island, I would be... on the exact opposite side. Alright. A slab of rock juts above the waves. There are 4 large, powerful fish carved into its face, and 4 great fissures running through the rock's bays. I mean, 4 large, powerful fish. Just in general, 4 large, powerful fish. I was thinking it was talking about just in general. You read through the descriptions of all the fish, because they do have descriptions, and maybe each of the ones have been said, hey, this one's super strong in comparison to others, and stuff like that. Let's see. I think the main reason I had these 2 in there was just because I knew they would fit with the hammerhead I had in there. I think that is legitimately the main reason I had it. Let's see here. 4... Did it say large, strong fish? So right now, we're to there. 4 large, powerful fish. Alright. So strong and agile. So swordfish is a good contender. So we have swordfish. I feel like it would say crabs if it meant crabs. Where's another one that says that they're strong? Slow moving, slow growing, primitive. Wait, I still haven't caught the Abyssal and the Gale Cliffs? I guess I need to go to the Gale Cliffs again to get the Abyssal goopfish. Because I'm fairly certain that it's a goopfish, since it has the yellow border. So swordfish, swordfish, swordfish. Scavenging. Adapted to high pressures, which can be taken as strong by... We need it to be big as well. Incredibly good eyesight. And it's not going to be any of the DLC ones. And it needs to be large. I mean, it said large. Did it say strong or powerful? Powerful. So strong, I guess a tarpon could work. Maybe. We would have to get a swordfish, put it in, see how it looks inside of this slab. Get a tarpon, see where we can place it, but I don't know if that counts as large. I mean, it is relatively big. It might count. Alright, so swordfish, tarpon. Swordfish, tarpon. I need to be writing this down because I have a feeling I'm not gonna remember. You know what? I'm just gonna grab a sticky. Hold on. Stored fish. Carbon. Because I was going under the impression at first that they need to be fish in the general area, but for this one it says specifically for large, powerful fish. So I'm going to assume that means from anywhere. Those are DLC. That one's relatively small. We need to see one that is either strong or powerful. I mean, maybe the frilled shark. Definitely not an anchovy. That is a very small fish. Oh, we also haven't gotten the abyssal of the open ocean. Oh. I guess we need to go fishing in the ocean before we finish it all. Alright. And the Pale Reach is also DLC, so it wouldn't be in there. Because it's powerful and strong, it might be something we went past. So I need to figure it out before I go searching for these fish. So that way I don't have to stop afterwards. Just be like, huh, I wonder what fish I need to catch. Plus I have the riddle right in front of us. Large slow fish. That's not strong. Plus that's DLC. That's relatively small though. Oceanic perch is very small. Slow moving, slow growing. Only emerging at night to hunt. The wreckfish are extremely big, so maybe. That's part of the DLC, so even though we haven't caught it before, it wouldn't be in it. Is there any of the base game that we haven't gotten yet? I don't think I paid too close attention to the border if we haven't discovered it yet, since I was looking at the descriptions. Those are small, also very small. I mean, they're definitely a predator, but they're not described as strong or powerful. Very small, very small. This one, I mean, it's not as big as it can be. This one specifically says it's a large shark species. I think I was going specifically off of it being called large. However, with its odd shape, I don't think it's gonna be a hammerhead. I mean, it might be. I'm definitely not gonna take it out of the thing. I'll take the other two sharks out because they don't match the riddle. But I'll keep the hammerhead in there for now. Let's see here. That one's not described as... Well, it isn't large. It wouldn't be described as large. Exceptionally long and slender fish. Not described as powerful. I might be overthinking this in all fairness, but it doesn't hurt. to take a look at the description since I'm not entirely certain which ones I need. This one's relatively big, but it's not called powerful. Ghost Shark. Lacks the teeth of other sharks. Not necessarily. I'm gonna put the frilled shark down for now. Frilled shark. It's not a guarantee, but we'll see. This one we haven't gotten. It's for crab pots, though. A freakishly huge crab, but it doesn't say it's powerful. Okay, so maybe this abyssal fish might be one of them, because we don't know how big it is, or what the description is. So I need to go fishing in the ocean. It seems like I'm missing a few. And that's back to Kelreach. Alright. I have a few we can go looking for now. It's stale, so it's probably gonna rot once we get to a place to sell it. But you know what? That's fine. It'll be fine. I'm gonna keep the hammerhead in here. I think this is legitimately the only place we can put it, so unless we can find a different way to put it once we get the other fish, I think it's not gonna be the hammerhead. Alright. So for the tarpon is at the Twisted Strand, so we can just grab that now. So we can head towards the... Okay, nope. Oh, right. We're a little far from the Twisted Strand. I'll still head in this direction so we can sell the... fish we do have on us. Where am I going? Where is the island? There it is. Got lost for a second. And it's faster to go this way. We'll go around, sell the fish we currently have. Hopefully the one that's stale doesn't rot before we get there, but it might. We'll see. It depends on whether or not I went to the right place. I did! Hooray! Let's go ahead and sell all of that. Do I need to repair anything? Besides the trawl? I think we just need to repair the trawl. We can sleep for a little bit. I'm gonna double check. Swordfish is oceanic. Oh, but it's DLC though. So it's not gonna be that one. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It has to be some of the ones we haven't caught yet. This one's near the Morrows. That's open ocean. Oh, that's an apparition. Right. Alright. Alright. So, tarpon and frilled shark are the only two that we can immediately get. As of right now. That's not what I meant to open. So for now, let's go ahead. We'll head towards the Morrows, which is all the way over there. And we'll fish at any spots we come across. No matter what it is. Just so we can have a better chance of actually getting the fish that we need. I am going the wrong way. Alright. You're just red snapper. I think I'll focus on either abyssal or oceanic when I'm in this area. You're shallow. You're not one of the fish I'm missing, are you? Nope. You're just blackfin tuna. I mean, I won't complain. I'll take it. But definitely not the one I'm looking for. You're just a loose jaw. What are you? You are the abyssal fish I haven't caught before. The viper fish. Hovering in weight above the sea floor, these long fish bite and attempt to swallow whatever random prey they encounter. And they're relatively small, so that's definitely not what we're looking for. It's still new, though. You know what? Because it's new, I'll fish all of this just to see if we can... Oh, well. Just to see if we can get at least an apparition. Never mind. No apparition for me. Maybe we can get an apparition from this one? Because worst comes to worst, our inventory gets full and we can just go on and sell because we're right next to the Maros. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. What about over here? I mean, that's a black-tip reef shark. I won't complain. I cannot grab multiple of those. I do not have the inventory space for that. Hold on, let's go ahead and go around and sell all those fish before we have a boat come. Because that would be bad. Oh, well, that sucked. Let's sell all of that. Let's go to the shipwright. Prepare our things. I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of these. If I need more, I can always get more. I am not concerned. There we go. I know one of the oceanic fish are specifically around the Maros, so I'm going to stick close to them for a little bit, and hopefully I can find the one we're looking for. That shallow coastal. Actually, I can double check, see if it's actually caught during a specific time of day, right? It might not be filled out, though. Wait, did we already get it? I mean, there's a sailfish. The sharks. Oh, the swordfish. Right, because I forgot it was part of the DLC. That means I'm just gonna do this. What other oceanic ones have we missed? One is part of the Maros. That's just an aberration. Right. Open ocean. Just open ocean. It's just open ocean. So we can go anywhere. As long as there's no islands around. Which shouldn't be too difficult. I think this, honestly, wouldn't be a terrible place to look. We can see if we can get an aberration from this. And if our inventory ever gets full, we still can open the trawl and put stuff in there. Decrepit viperfish. Gnashing teeth are the only hint that this withered body still holds life. An urge to bite that persists in perpetuity. Alright. Lovely. And we're catching a whole bunch of other fish. I can't see. So I'm going to have to hope that we do come across some of the ocean fish in this open water. Because if it's not right in front of me, if it's to the side, I might not see the bubbles. Which wouldn't necessarily be great. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but wouldn't be what we're wanting. That's oceanic, not the fish we're wanting. And now we can see again because it's daytime. What are you? You are very big fish. And you're hammered. Which I don't need at the moment. Oh, fish. What are you? You are... I forgot what you're called, but I know exactly what you are. You're the tiny ones with a lot of teeth. I mean, all the way out here, we're gonna get a whole lot of oceanic fish. That's... There's not a coast anywhere near. Why is there coastal fish out here? Pretty sure it's just because it's, a sand dune or something down there, but still. This is, in fact, very open water. Where are the bubbles? There might be a potential that they're not going to spawn bubbles all the way out here, but it doesn't hurt to try. What are you? More of the abyssal one. Actually, is there any more aberrations of that one? There's one other. You know what? Why not? Can you give us the one other aberration of this fish? Or no? Actually, I could do 2 vertical. So we can make the most of our inventory space. No aberration. Alright. I don't think... Yeah, that's coastal. Fairly certain what we're looking for is a decently sized fish, right? If I had to assume. And it's just caught in the open ocean. It looks like it's a decently sized fish. It takes up 9 slots. That's a lot of slots. So if I were this fish in the open ocean, where would I be? I have a feeling, since it's going to take up 9 slots, it's not going to be any of those tiny fish. Just need to be looking for the bubbles with big fish. Maybe? No. Those are tiny fish. Oh, bubbles. I want to make sure I don't go too close to any of the islands. Because I don't know how close is too close. for them to be saying, hey, I'm from here, instead of, hey, I'm in the open ocean. So we'll see. Fairly certain the Iron Ring doesn't count as any specific area, so I think I can go near that without being in a separate area. Maybe. Okay, what type of fish are you? You're just coastal. Okay, okay. I would like not to go insane. I'm gonna take a quick gander. It's only caught in the daytime, so that's probably partially the issue as well. Let's go ahead, sleep. We'll sell the fish we currently have so they don't rot.
Ah.
And then we'll see if there's any open ocean bubbles. I'm fairly certain if we get within this line around the islands, that's when it starts counting as no longer open ocean. So I think those bubbles are fine. I don't think this is the fish that we want, though. I mean, it's the doll, but still not the fish we're wanting, and that's gonna be too close. What about all the way over here? It's a small fish. It's a small fish, and it's so close to the island, I'm not entirely certain it's classified as open ocean. Tiny fish, which is what we're looking for. Maybe... Oh, I see some bubbles all the way out here. Where did you go? There they are. And they're still not the fish we want. Alright. Because only that one and... What was the other one? Well, Oceanic is the only one that isn't an apparition. Because this is the sailfish. Alright. Okay, you know what? Out of pure curiosity, what other ones are we missing completely? Because we have the Oceanic one that's open ocean. Because since I'm going to be going next to places anyway. Right, Abyssal Gale Cliffs. So from here, I'm going to head in the direction of the Gale Cliffs, see if I can't find the fish that I'm looking for. I'm also going to need to sleep, so that way we'll have a higher chance to do so, since the open ocean fish is only during the day. Oh, plus the sky is orange, so it's not open ocean. Right. That sucks. Alright. If I were... Oh, there it is. There's Wandering Trader. I kind of need to sleep before I head out. Otherwise, it's going to turn night on my way there. Which wouldn't help. So we'll have a very long nap. But we'll have a nap nonetheless. There we go. Because I think around either 16 or 18, that's when it's nighttime for the fish. And I was getting relatively close to that time. And I need to go to the Gale Cliffs. You know what? I'm heading in the general direction. But I do need to go more so this way. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up going all the way until I hit a wall. I don't know if I would actually hit a wall, but I definitely haven't been to the edge of the world yet. I've been close, but I haven't been. Alright. I mean, maybe on the off chance we might catch it in our net, that would be pretty good if we could. Actually, I think this is it. Ocean sunfish. Though this giant is the heaviest known bony fish in the world, its slow, unarmored body is vulnerable to sharp teeth and hungry jaws, so it's definitely not the fish we're looking for. Alright. You know what? At least we found it, so we can add it to all the other fish that we've caught. Because I think we've caught the majority of fish. I think the only ones we're missing is either aberrations or the DLC. I don't think there's any base game fish that we're missing anymore. Because this is DLC, which we're going to. Because it's caught in the Gale Cliffs. Is there anything else besides the aberrations? Anything at all? Because I'm positive we actually got everything of the Pale Reach. Did I drop a crab pot in the Devil's Spine? I think I did, actually. I'll double check. I will definitely double check. Yes, I got everything of the Pale Reach. And now all of those are aberrations. Alright. So yeah, just this one and the crab in the Devil's Spine, which I need to double check to see if I have I have a few crab pots in the Devil's Spine. So I just need to check those to see if we got that crab. If we did, hooray. If we didn't, well, I'll reset the things. I don't want to run into you. Please don't. I think the only place that would have the abyssal fish is all the way... I went in here a little too fast. I've only seen abyssal fish in here, but I think it was only the one fish. That's coastal. Oh, wait. It's gonna be a goop. It's gonna be a goop fish. Right. That's oceanic. That's shallow. That's coastal. That's shallow. Maybe on the outskirts. That's shallow. Abyssal. Abyssal gar. Ancient angler. Catch all known species of fish in the iron rig. Lovely. I did it! Perfect. I don't think I got that for the base game, though. Is there one for the base game? Actually, am I able to double check from here? Let's go to achievements. I would like to go all the way down here. There is one for the base game ones, as well as the aberrations. Those are two separate ones. Good to know. I think the aberrations are going to be a harder thing to do since it is a chance thing. Bifurcated gar. A once strong body now divided, clinging to life through coiled channels of blood and bile. Lovely. Alright. Is that the only one? It is the only aberration of this fish. Lovely. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll go... Going around and going through is probably going to be the same speed, considering how slow I usually go, just to avoid all of the walls. So I'll go around, sell the fish I currently have, and go from there. I think I need to catch the fish I'm fairly certain are the right ones for that altar next to the... Oh, Where is it? I think it's next to the Stellar Basin. And currently that would just be the tarpon and the frilled shark. Because I kept the hammerhead in there just in case. I don't want to go insane. I know you want me to go insane, but I don't want to go insane. Especially when I'm out in the open water. Oh, hey! Hey, I was docking. Rude. Here I was, thinking I was safe, but no. You had to come out of nowhere. Rude. Well, I wanted to press D on that, but here we are. Alright. 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 I need to sleep. And I need to go to the Double Spine and the Twisted Strand for both of those fish. That is not the button I wanted to press. So, let's go ahead and go to the let's go to the Devil's Spine first. We can go over there, get a frilled shark. We'll head over across to the Twisted Strand. Yes. We'll buy ice at the Twisted Strand for our journey towards the Stellar Basin. Or we can buy a big one. You know what? I have the fun. I'll just buy a big one. I do not buy it there. Buy it at the shipyard. Lasts for 2 days. Alright. This is almost the right direction. We'll head this way, and we need to get the frilled shark. The frilled shark is pretty big. I'm trying to think of if it would be able to fill the entire thing once we actually have all of them in. I mean, maybe I don't need to fill the entire thing. I mean, we saw with the Apparition one in the Twisted Strand that we didn't need to fill the entire thing for that one, but for previous ones we have. So I'm not entirely certain, but we'll see. I mean, worst comes to worst, we get the wrong fish, and we'll have to figure it out from there. Fairly certain this is a volcanic fish, so I need to go further in. I think there's frilled shark close to the shrine of sorts, right? Well, that was not a frilled shark. Oh, right, we also want to get the volcanic snail. And now I caught all known species of fish that aren't aberrations. Lovely. This hefty beast lives around hydrothermic vents. Its foot is coated in hundreds of iron plates, which means you could catch this snail with a magnet. Actually, that's pretty cool. And that is also not the fish I need. Alright. You are normal fish. There's normal fish over here. You're abyssal, so you're a ghost fish, I'm assuming. That's coastal. Oh, frilled shark. In all fairness, I am probably checking the wrong areas, because those do look like tiny fish. The frilled shark are decently sized. I don't want to be slowed down by the tiny fish. Is this it? Nope, that's ghost fish. Oh, hi there. You don't see me. Well, your children don't see me anyway. You really won't see me. Because, if I remember correctly, you're blind. But you have a great set of ears. Don't know why I took the map. The map's not going to help me. I feel like I've caught a frilled shark close to the shrine. I'm almost positive. I must have sailed by it on accident. So I don't think it's gonna be all, well, there's probably a thing in there next to all of those, but fairly certain. There we go. You know what? It might be a nightfish. That might be why I didn't see it. Yeah, it's massive. Alright. So we have frilled shark. Now we'll go to the twisted strand for the tarpon. So we just need to go this way. We'll head in this direction. This is the right way, right? Yes. It should be a straight shot right to the twisted strand. We'll catch a tarpon. Then we'll head to the altar, put them in, and see how to organize it. And depending on that, we'll need either 1 or 2 more fish. Did they say different fish? I'm gonna find it really funny if it just meant a large and powerful fish, but it was 4 of them, not... It didn't have to be different species. It just had to be 4 strong, powerful fish. Or large, powerful fish, or so. I can see that happening. Fairly certain... Where did I catch a tarpon? I think it was close to the front. I think it's a mangrove-specific fish. I'll double check. Let's not do that. That would be a trap. I need to sleep, which is why I'm here, but I would like to go over here. Tarpon is shallow. Okay. That's fine. I can get a shallow fish. Does it have a specific time of day? Nope. I can catch it at any time. Lovely. I'm not insane. So I'll just go now. Please don't. Oh, this is... No, I don't think this is... Oh, it is. Nope. It is in fact a carpet. And I just need to go around. Oop. Towards... Oh, it's at the Stellar Basin. Oops. Alright, to the Stellar Basin we go. Alright. And once we get there, we can drop the fish off, and they should be just fine, since we have a thing of ice. Sure, the thing of ice will melt by the time we get there, but we should be fine. Where is the light? You know what? It's fine. I'm going in the right direction. That's all I need. I may not be able to see the light of the research center, but I am at least going in the right direction. That is all we need. If I keep going forward right here, I'll reach the island specifically. Looks like it. I think that's the island. There we go. Yeah, there's no way. If a hammerhead is a part of it, then that means I got these 2 wrong. Or mainly the frilled shark, because there's no way I'm going to be able to fit a frilled shark and a hammerhead with how both of them are shaped. Yeah, there's not necessarily a good way to put any of these fish. Alright, for now, that should be good. So it's not going to be the hammerhead. This one is powerful and very large. Tarpon's only 60 centimeters. I don't think it's going to be a tarpon. Why did I write down tarpon? Oh, because that's my record. Ah, that's why. Alright. And it's described as powerful, so it can be really big. But it might not be the fish that we're looking for. A gar might work. A gar might work for the simple fact of it takes up 4 slots, and it says it has strong scales that stretch down the length of its body. Sure, the exact wording is powerful in the poem, or not the poem, the riddle, but it might work. I swear it should have more fish from the Stellar Basin because it's right next to it. But I'm not finding any that would fit that criteria. I mean, the coral grouper is the only one I would think maybe because of how much space it takes. But I feel like the snailfish, out of all of them, would count more so. And even then, it's super small. So even though it takes up a large space in our inventory, I don't think it's going to be that one. In relation to what? Because I think I spaced out on what I was saying a little bit earlier. My bad. Oh, yes. Oh, you haven't done this one? Interesting. I'm hoping I can figure out what it is. I can see barracuda. I can see a barracuda. So, barracuda. Which is actually in the Stellar Basin, which would make sense. Which is why I thought the hammerhead in general. And then, of course, the gar. Is there any others that stand out? Barracuda. It is. So I'm gonna go get a barracuda and a gar. Those two, I think, are pretty close to what we need, because the gar has strong scales, which, yes, doesn't mean the fish itself is strong, it just means that it can withstand being attacked. But out of the ones I've seen so far that aren't part of the DLC, since I don't think the DLC fish would count, since this is in base game, it's what I'm thinking would work. I mean, that is technically relatively big. Skills. What? Skills bench press 100. Those would be really strong scales. just each and every night, the scales just come off of the fish to bench press 100 pounds. That would be interesting to say the least. That poor fish. We already have a frilled shark. Those are DLC. That's a snail. I feel like I would have mentioned any sort of crab if it meant crab, or snail, or any of the ones that you catch in a crab pot. You know what? It might be the blackfin tuna. Because it can get relatively big. And it has strong muscular bodies. Good for eating. So let's go ahead and find the blackfin tuna. And the blackfin tuna is in the open ocean, which shouldn't be too hard. We already have the frilled shark, so I'm just going to put a check mark next to that for now. Barracuda and the gar. The barracuda is found where I am right now, which is the Stellar Basin. So I should find that last. The gar, Twisted Strand, Blackfin, Open Ocean. Alright. 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 It's not gonna be tarpon. At all. It's not gonna be tarpon. Alright. Let's go ahead. We'll head towards the Twisted Strand, which is right up here. Actually, let's sell the fish and then go to the Twisted Strand. We'll buy Ice Roller at the Twisted Strand. Hopefully we can catch a blackfin tuna while we're either going to the Twisted Strand or going away from the Twisted Strand. Where am I? Okay. That's where I want to be if I want to sell stuff. Fine, I'll go to Greater Morrow. And other than that, we should be good. Because we'll catch the one in the Stellar Basin last. Because we'll be able to drop off. Okay. How in the world did I get lost? Because we can easily drop off the fish that we have in our inventory from farther away into the altar before we go catch the barracuda. Which shouldn't take too long. It's a daytime fish. There we go. It doesn't hurt to have that in our inventory, but it's definitely not gonna last. Gar and a blackfin tuna. Gar and a blackfin tuna. You know what? I'll probably end up catching a blackfin tuna in the trawl. Uh-oh. Alright, Night Sage. You know what? I'll have to double check to see when I have to catch it. But I definitely do want to sleep before I head to the Twisted Strand. Because I am not looking so great. Please don't, please don't, please don't. Oh, come on! Oh, an all-seeing cod landed on my deck. Alright, I guess I'll take it. I won't complain. I'll be a little confused, but I won't complain. Alright. I forgot I had that. Alright. That should last to the Twisted Strand. And guard. Twisted Strand. It's caught during the daytime. Alright. I'm glad I slept. Just gonna do that. We'll head in. Catch a gar. Hopefully it'll go smoothly. And on our way back, we'll hopefully be able to catch a blackfin tuna. Worst comes to worst, we end up having to go searching for a blackfin tuna elsewhere. But I think it should be fine. I almost tried to sail through that. Ah, yes, that's totally water. You know, the sand. That's a sergeant fish. That is not a gar. Slightly different. You are gar. Lovely. A clawfin gar. Alright, I'll take it. Crooked talons hang from its fins. Periodically they shudder and come together, grasping like a hand. And just in case that they don't want an apparition, I'll get a normal one. But I don't think they care unless it asks for specifically an apparition. And this is the front, right? Yes. That means I can go over here, buy a new thing of ice. I don't want to accidentally sell any fish meat, so it'll be fine. And we need to go all the way down. I more so want to check our net. Oh, we already have a blackfin tuna. Lovely. So yeah, we just need to go to the Stellar Basin. Catch a barracuda. And then put everything in the altar. If it works, hooray! Doesn't, well... dang it. Because when we finish this altar, I think it'll be the last altar, because I did go exploring to all of the islands and didn't find any other altars. So going off of that, I'm going to assume that this is the last. I know there are barracuda right in front of the wandering trader, but they're a daytime fish, right? Let's go ahead and drop off the 2 fish I have on me for this. We'll go over. Right? 80 centimeters is pretty big. So that should be good. And then we can fit a barracuda right here. I'm fairly certain it takes up 4 slots. So we'll just head over to the wandering trader. We'll sleep, sell our fish, and then we'll catch the barracuda that spawned right next to it. And then after that, it's gonna be legitimately figuring out how to get the second ending. Unless we want to go find all the apparitions. Blackfin, gar, already in, so we don't need to worry about any of the others. That's at 10%. You know what? I'll put it over here. This one's just going to disappear, so it's no longer going to be in our inventory. Let's go ahead and sleep. And I pause. There's a barracuda right here, right? Yes. Ferocious fish capable of great burst speeds and hunts by biting its prey clean in half. 68.90s. Decent. It's relatively decent. So, I'll take it. I just need to fix what I have equipped in. There we go. was gonna say, there's something in my brain saying, hey, I need to fix this. Forgot what it was for a second. It was just because I accidentally turned myself to haste instead of my light. Not that it's a bad thing. I mean, if I get chased off by something, I would need the haste, but I'd rather have it on my lane. You can hope. That's what I thought. We need to fill every single thing. Just like some of the others. Aren't we? Or it's gotta be all from here. 4 large, powerful fish. Four large, powerful fish that and 4 great fissures. I don't think the fissures are for anything. And that's just going off of the descriptions. All the other ones were for... Oops, I accidentally punched my mic. Were for fish that were nearby. So if we're sticking strictly to the Stellar Basin, what would it be? Because a lot of... I mean, they're not the smallest things, but they're also not the biggest. And they don't take up a lot of space. I think the coral grouper is the biggest in the Stellar Basin. If we're just going off of how many slots it takes up. I mean, if it's the Barracuda, then it can't be the hammerhead. But the hammerhead is the biggest one that is in base game for the Stellar Basin. Unless we can organize it in a way where a hammerhead would work. And maybe there is a possibility. That's just under half a meter. That one's very large, and it ambushes smaller fish, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's powerful. But it might. Maybe that is what it means. But if it's going to be a hammerhead, it wouldn't work. In fact, the only way it would have worked for it to be the hammerhead would be to have those 2 sharks again. Because that would be 3 sharks, and then the only thing that would fit that last thing would be the... Where is it? Would be the glowing octopus. But that isn't the case. This might be one I have to take a loss on, because I'm at a, well, loss. Huh. I'm not surprised it didn't work. But it does kind of... But I had a feeling... I mean, that kind of looks like maybe a loose jaw. But then you have 2 sharks and then 2 other fish that kind of resemble loosely a loose jaw. Because a loose jaw has that really odd looking jaw. I mean, maybe? But even so, what would the 4th fish be? Having 2 loose jaw would work. That sucks. I wish I had a better idea of what it could be. Because if it needs to fill all of those tiles, that's where we're going to start running into issues. Because a lot of those larger fish have very odd shapes. And if we only need 4 fish, we're going to need really big fish. So you would assume the hammerhead would definitely be on the list. Alright. I'm going to quickly look at the pursuits. As long as I don't return the very last relic, I'll be fine. I think if I return these second to last one, we'll get this. Actually, I'm positive we'll get that. Because that's the only thing we have left to get from the collector. I don't know if we need to turn in all but one of the relics in order to get the thing, though. I don't think so. I could try talking to Lighthouse Keeper again about the old mayor. Because that's the only dialogue option I can think of that would be pointed towards someone that would have owned our previous boat. In fact, I could talk to the current mayor and see if we maybe missed something in the dialogue. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Okay. I currently don't see the light. Okay, there's the lighthouse. I was gonna say, I don't currently see the lighthouse. Where am I going? Maybe it's best to look for the lighthouse before I start going in a direction. Especially if I'm going towards the Maros. Alright. So we'll go in. We'll sell the fish. And then we'll check some of the old options that we've been through, and maybe it gives us a different choice upon that. Because there's a possibility for it. I don't doubt it. Because I can't recall anyone else talking about having a boat similar to ours. So let's go ahead, sell all of our fish, even though we didn't catch many. Let's go through the old dialogue options. What do you know about the old mayor? I try not to think about it. It's a painful memory for all of us. Some nights I think I can still hear the hum of his engine sailing past the bay. But I know he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay, so you legitimately have nothing. There has to be a dialogue option for it, right? Because it seems odd that we would... You know what? Wait. Maybe there is something in the notes that help? Nobody knows. Does he know? Desperate Temple, forgive me. The only way he might understand. Must help him. Must stop him. Casket seal broken. Fog core. 5 rise. He knows. Deep sky. Deep sky. Deep. Forever. This was the fisherman's note. And I'm assuming the ragged note probably came from the same source, considering it's in the same tab. I mean, I guess not all of these are from the same person, so it doesn't mean anything. Desecrated Temple. The only place I can think of that has a desecrated temple is Devil's Spine, because of the ancient temple, and you have the ancient ruins. I could go to the ancient temple and see if there's anything there that I might have missed. Because that's the only place that specifically points out the temple. We'll see. Actually, I should probably sleep, considering last time I went on a very long journey in the open water, like during the nighttime, at least for a while, I got eaten whole. I would like to prevent that. So let's go to the Devil's Spine, go to the ancient temple, and let's see if there's anything we missed. Because if there is, maybe we can figure out what it means. Because I did explore every single one of the islands. I found the old fisherman's boat. That's the main new thing that I found. Plus I found all the side quests. I'm almost positive. Actually, I could probably go double check. I don't think this is the old shrine that they meant. Let's go to here. I mean, it is a desecrated shrine of sorts. Has its arms raised towards the lighthouse at the Devil's Spine. Whether it's a gesture of praise or fear, you cannot tell. If that was labeled, it definitely isn't what I meant to go to, but you know what? It works. It does kind of look temple-like, so it's better to check than to not. I could also double check the cave, actually. The cave that's right next to the ancient lighthouse. Because that might also have something. Let's go to this. This is just telling us about the fish and everything. It's not telling us anything that we need otherwise. Must stop him. Must help him, must stop him. Deep sky, deep. Casket seal broken, fog pour. 5 equals rise, he knows. Let's check the cave. I remember in the cave there was writing, I believe writings on the wall. And maybe that'll give us a clue to what we need. And apparently I'm going to gain some fish friends. Then, you know what? I got to where I need to go. Even if I went the wrong way initially. Okay, left wall. These paintings depict the birth of civilization. A great beacon is shown repelling a tentacled figure emerging from the sea. And the right wall was these depictings depict the fall of civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through a tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people as buildings turn into ruin. So that doesn't quite help either. This is the main new thing that I found in this specific playthrough that I didn't get before. And I got the bad ending the first go around. So I'm going to assume that this is legitimately tied to something we need for the other ending. But I can't think of a casket. Oh, wait. No. I can think of a casket. Where was it? It was in the notes. It was early in the notes. I don't think it's artifact manifest. Would it be around here? No. That's a pocket watch. Fishing in the shallows. Named boat truly. A rock appeared out of nowhere. He still refuses me to take me aboard when he's working. He recently installed some salvaging equipment to pull up treasure. Okay, so I've not ridden in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. Pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. Stared down at the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the boy. I mean, they mentioned each other, because that's the only casket I can think of in this game that's been mentioned besides in the notes. 5 equals rise. What is 5 equals rise? What is that in relation to? Because there's nothing in the lighthouse, because all that we got from there were items. And the temple has nothing for us. I don't think I've missed anything on the islands I've searched. And I don't think I missed any islands, because all of the islands I've been to, except for the main ones, like the Maros, Stellar Basin, all of that, are marked. As far as I'm aware, unless I'm missing one that is so far on the outskirts that I didn't see it, but I see nothing. Huh. I mean, there's a high possibility I'm overthinking this. Don't get me wrong. I've done that before. Oh. Been a while since I got one of those. Tusk grouper. Pig-like tusks protrude from the mouth of this ravenous brute. With no eyes to speak of, it attacks indiscriminately. Alright. Neat. Wasn't expecting to catch that. I was mainly just heading towards Maros to both think and to come back to here. I might need to talk to some of the other NPCs, because I talked to Lighthouse Keeper. She had nothing new. I haven't talked to the mayor again. I could attempt talking to the collector without giving him anything. I don't think that'll give us anything, but we can attempt. And then I want to go to Ingfell, because I think Ingfell is the only other place I can... Oh wait, no, Ingfell and the researcher. Because we have the 2 people in Ingfell, and then of course the researcher, so that's 3 other NPCs, excluding the mayor, that we can talk to again, see if they have any dialogue. Plus the collector, to see if he has any dialogue that we haven't gone through that isn't part of, you know, handing him the collectibles. And outside of that, I know the builder doesn't have any new dialogue. I'm certain the guy that we can now get bait from doesn't have any new dialogue. Because we finished his entire quest line. We'll see. For now, let's sleep. We'll head to the Gale... No, we'll head to the Collector first, because... Let's talk... We are right here. We are right here. Talk to the mayor first. I know I've already talked to him, but the best we can do is... re-ask what happened to the last fisherman. Maybe it'll give us a hint now that we have more information. The last fisherman. Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening, he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Well... Technically, I found him. And he was going a little insane, so it's understandable why he'd be unreliable. Okay. Now we can go to the Collector, see if there's any dialogue that isn't related to the relics that we can potentially get a hint to the other ending. I don't think he would, because it technically works against him, but it doesn't hurt. What do you know about the old mayor of Littlemar? That stuttering old fool. Yes, I knew him. He'd join us on the water sometimes, but was more hindrance than help. He never seemed entirely with it. I can't imagine he has fared too well since I last saw him. So you give us basically nothing. Got it. Not surprised. I know I've asked you that before, so it's not going to give us any new information, but it might jog my memory in case he did give us something. The Guild Cliffs are behind me, and the Stellar Basin is in... not in the same direction, but I'll go there afterwards since there's 2 NPCs I can talk to here. And I could probably try talking to the Wandering Trader as well. I know I talked to her a lot while I was doing the Pale Reach, but maybe there's new dialogue options? I don't know. Oh! Decaying blackmouth. A shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this relentless fish. Muscles atrophied and decaying, but it still swims on. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to a retired whaler. And nothing is related to the old mayor. And we've already talked to you about it. What about you? Do you talk about the old mayor? In all fairness, this is an entirely different town, so I'm not surprised that you're not able to talk about the old mayor, but figured it wouldn't be the worst thing. Just so I don't have the exclamation point. While I'm over here, I'll talk to you.
Huh.
Anything new? I don't want to remove the icebreaker. Since you're not at the Morrows, I wouldn't be able to ask you any Morrow-specific questions. So, to the Stellar Basin it is. And if that doesn't have anything, then I might have to... I don't know. If we don't get it tonight, we're going to get it next time, and I'm going to see if I can have a better direction of where I'm supposed to go. Because I did get a very small hint. Just because I had zero idea. Why am I going here? I need to go to the Stellar Basin. Because I had no idea how I was supposed to get the other ending. which is one of the reasons I wanted to explore all the islands. But now that I've done that, I think I'm at a loss again. Worst comes worst, don't get it tonight, we'll have a short stream next Saturday to get the actual ending. And we'll focus on the ending. And if, while we're at it, we get all the aberrations, cool. If we don't, well, that's that. I need to go to the old research center. A researcher. Please say you have a dialogue option, that helps me out. What sort of creature attacked you? Have you noticed anything unusual since you arrived? Tell me about yourself. Okay. None about the old mayor, which I'm, again, not too surprised about. I'll try giving one of the relics to the you know what? I haven't actually used this yet, so I'll try it out. Because why not? But I'll try giving the last relic that we can without getting the ending to him, and maybe that's what caused it. Is the fact that I didn't do that yet. You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on the table by the collector, his eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would have fetched a fortune in any auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. Once more, he opens the book, dust pouring from the pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted to the spot, knees on the verge of buckling. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rush back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We're so close. One more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plane on the approach to the Devil's Spine is a likely candidate. See what you can find. I'll mark the location on your map, where you can begin your search. Oh. Are you human? Your inquiry is met with a piercing gaze. Why, of course. As human as you are. How do you know where these relics are? I largely don't, but I read the seas. I see the swells that give shape to the formless. I hear the waves that whisper secrets to their witnesses. And I speak to the currents that hold memory of all that they claim. Alright, and what did that last thing do? Atrophy. This phrase instantly culls the closest shoal of fish, readying them for swift reaping. It can be heard from great distance, so you need not be close to your victims. But the population is unlikely to recover from such a vile trauma. Use it sparingly. Alright. I mean, that did give a new dialogue option for him. So, I'll see if the Lighthouse Keeper has a new dialogue option. Hopefully she does. There we go. Oh, Lighthouse Keeper. I only have one dialogue option with you now. And I'm assuming this hasn't changed since it's grayed out. I didn't mess it up, did I? As much as I want to see if I did, I don't want to spoil myself on the ending, because I've never seen the second ending to this game. I want to take a quick glance. Okay, nope, not there. First things first, I want to look at the map so it's no longer saying, hey, there's a new thing. That's all the journals were from the Veil Reach, so I don't need to look at those. I have a feeling it has something to do with these. And definitely all of these. Those are the artifacts. And I've gotten all of the messages. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm at a loss at the moment, I think I'm going to end it here. And next time, like next Saturday, it'll end up being a shorter stream. But what we can do is we can go through and go ahead and revisit some of the locations that we have yet to get some of the apparitions from. And go ahead and go on like a small fishing journey before we finally get the second ending. Because I'm at a loss. So I think that's a good plan, because I know it'll take a little while to get the apparitions of all of these fish. Because let's see here, we have... Let's just go to the beginning of the apparitions. We have... Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Okay, so we are missing 48 apparitions. Are we going to get all of them next time? That really depends. But next time, without a doubt, we are definitely going to get to the end of the game. So, hopefully I'll get a good direction before that time for that stream. But I think that's going to be all from me today. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining. If you like the live stream, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more content from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified for any future live streams and videos, go ahead and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you beautiful people next time. Bye!